So I mentioned to you guys multiple times that I would like to do something with these cabinets. I don't like the fact that you can see through them, especially with the baskets overflowing. I feel as if I have decluttered them so many times, organized them, and still over time they definitely have become a mess again. That's just because we are always constantly, you know, going in and out and grabbing things from these baskets. So many of you guys had mentioned I should get this like screen kind of like filter thing. So I purchased this off of Amazon. Definitely looks like enough. And we are basically, so window film, which will basically, it's supposed to allow you to not be able to see through the glass. So I'm hoping that this will do. I did have something else in mind that I would like to do, but with the way that these cabinets are built, you know, it would be a whole DIY and getting into something that I am not familiar with at all. So I would definitely need help for that. So I figured going this route right now would be best. So we're going to give it a try. I definitely want to at least take the doors down, and we're going to hope that we can install this.
You better turn up. You better be there when I shake. Watch me rocking if I can't stop. If I should fall, just go ahead. Go and catch me, baby. Ooh, I live it. That's my true to love, true to love. Ooh, I love it. Crank it up, yeah, yeah, yeah. Turn it up on a higher level. Turn it up, we got this. You better grab that tambourine. Bring the bass, we might be wicked. We may be
So this is the finished look. So you can kind of still see behind it, like you could see the bins and stuff like that, but it is 10 times better than what it was like this. So I actually thought this was going to be a lot harder, especially when I first started out. I thought I was going to be working with like a sticky type of film, but by spraying the water on, that's, I guess, where the stickiness comes in. So it's fairly easy to put on. So I actually really like it for now. This will work. So I just have to do the second one, but I am very thankful for you guys who suggested me putting these up, just because this is not where it's at. You know what I mean? Like, this is not where it's at all. Like, we do need a little bit of privacy. So having this up definitely gives me that privacy. And now it allows me to use the top shelves to store even more things.
What's your story? What's your sign? It's like we're twin flames in a different life. Deep connection lights a spark. It's like you know me in the depths of my heart. We're dreamers. Don't care what other people say. We live it like this could be our final day. We're dreamers. Don't care what the others say. We're doing this in our way. We come alive in the nighttime. It's something about how we dance in the moonlight. That look in your eyes, it tells me that you want me and all my loving. We come alive in the nighttime. You and
Here is the finished look. Let me know what you guys think down below. I think it looks so much better. Thank you guys again so much for recommending this. The hardest thing out of this whole entire, I guess like DIY, if you want to call it, is literally just taking that like backing film off. The first piece of paper, it comes with this little sticky piece that helped remove it. But if you have like nails or anything like that, it was such a struggle. For 3 out of the 4, I was able to reuse that like little sticky piece, but the last one, it was hard. I think it just lost all of its like stickiness. So do kind of just keep that part in mind. But this was really, really easy. And I do still have some of the film as well. And it does say it is removable, which is good as well. Y'all, I have been struggling with my hair. I want to say like the first like week I was like obsessed. Then I tried a flat twist. That was a fail. A twist out, a fail. And I just have not been able to figure out how to fully embrace like my shorter natural hair. And I think that this is why I tend to always just go to the wigs, but I am giving myself, I had said I wanted to give myself or wear my natural hair until the end of the year, because at the end of the day, like I want to show Riley that embracing your natural hair, because everybody's hair is beautiful. You just have to figure out how to like style it and what like will work and not work for your hair. And because I haven't like managed my hair in so long, like I'm starting from scratch. So that is the struggle that I am having. I don't know if it picks up on camera. It's very greasy. I usually use, or I used to use, the Jane Carter's like it's like this like really thick butter, and I used some of it. I definitely think I used way too much, and now my hair is like just heavy and greasy. So thankfully, I'm done with that. So I just am no longer going to use that product, because clearly it's just too heavy for my hair. And it doesn't feel like how when, you know, I got it done at the salon. You know what I mean? Like it was like light and like very like soft and all that stuff. Like here it's just a hot old mess. So I'm still sticking with wearing my natural hair, but your girl got some clip-ins. Like I ended up just getting some clip-ins, and we are gonna go with it. So I figured let's throw some clip-ins in, trying to get this hair looking halfway decent. And let's also sit down and have a little bit of a girl chat, because I feel as if we haven't had one in a really long time and I miss them. I feel like I need to bring them back a little bit. You know what I mean? So let's do all the things. So I wanted to sit here and talk to you guys about the waiting season, because you guys already know I've been in this waiting season for what, at least in my opinion, feels like forever. And I've been like talking with like my friends about it, and I saw a video, and the video was by Shawnee O'Neal's new husband. So clearly her last name is no longer O'Neal, but I don't know what her new last name is. So, but you guys get the gist. You know, Shawnee and whoever she ended up marrying. I don't know what his name is. But I saw a video that he was talking about impatience. And there were definitely moments, specifically, I want to say within the last, like, definitely within the last like week or two, something like things more recently, I have definitely been feeling impatient, and I just want to be there. I want to arrive. Like, some of the struggles that I have shared with you guys are just the fact of, you know, being a single mom. Like, I am a girlfriend. I don't even want to say girlfriend. I'm a whole wife. Okay. So that is what I exude. Like, I enjoy being in relationships. I don't enjoy being out here on the scene trying to, you know, find a man. But so it's like struggling with that and being, you know, single and all that other stuff. Especially in my case, like, the clock is ticking. I would like to have more kids. Like, I had always saw myself like having, you know, a larger family just because I don't come from a large family. So I always said, like, I wanted 4 kids. And at this rate, I don't know about that. But anyways, just like when it comes to like relationships, and then also I've been like looking for, you know, a house, and, you know, just being outbid time and time and time again. And it's just like, when is this ever going to happen for me? And he was basically just talking about, in life, when we are impatient, it is only going to backfire on us. And he's so right, because what do I need right now? Hold on. Let me get this. Okay. He's so right, because we have to trust in God's timing and God's, you know, his plan for our life. And when we try to put things into our own hands, it's only going to cause chaos, confusion, and it's just gonna be all over the place. So, you know what I mean? It's like we're trying to make something work that like we're not quite ready for. And this couldn't have come at a better time, because this is definitely a message that I personally needed. Because when you think about it, when you try and rush something, whether that is being in a relationship, like, or, you know, looking for a house or looking for a new job, you overlook certain things and you tend to lower your standards more than you would if you weren't impatient. You know what I mean? And we've all gone through a waiting season. There's going to be always a time in life where we're waiting for something. And we just have to trust that it's going to come in the perfect timing, because when we start to just do things on our own and rush the process, we are going to be upset. And really, whether it's like, okay, let's say you're looking for a man, you know, because it's hard out here, and you know, might find a guy, whatever, he might be, you know, cute or whatever like that, but like, he's giving you bare minimum. He's maybe flaky on the messages, not really, you know, leading the way a man should be. I think I need to put it over here. Should be leading and all of that kind of stuff. But like, we bypass that because we're just lonely and we want to be in a relationship. So we kind of just like overlook things that we know we shouldn't be overlooking. And what is that going to cause? Like, yeah, you're going to get what you want. However, it's going to come at a cost, because that relationship is going to be trash. Like, you know what I mean? The relationship is not going to be the quality and the level that God would have had set for you if you would have just waited. Same thing with like, if you're looking for a home, like right now, the market sucks. You know what I mean? But like, if you just go for something because you just, you know, want to buy a house and you're being impatient and all that other stuff, like, who's to say that after you buy that house, things don't start falling apart? And now you're coming out of pocket more money than you would have if you would have just waited. Or maybe you then start to realize the neighborhood wasn't as nice as you thought it was. And it's just like, it could be, honestly, it could be a bunch of different things. But like, it's never going to be what God had planned, and you will see that in the end. So it's like, as hard as it is to sit and wait and be patient, it's better to sit and wait than to rush something that is going to cause confusion. Just, I can't even think of any other word besides like confused, like confusion, chaos. It's going to be like a struggle. You're going to feel as if you're like forcing something, you know what I mean? Which then disrupts your peace. Is that worth it? To say you're in the relationship, or to say you bought a house, or to say you got a new job, or whatever it is. Just giving some examples. For what? Like, just to say you had it? Like, to me, I would rather not have it. Keep my peace. Keep things in order and be patient, so I don't have to put up with that mess. Because who wants to put up with that mess? You know what I'm saying? And also, at the end of the day, when you do stuff like that and you are so impatient, and when you decide to like disconnect or leave whatever the situation is, it's going to put you so many steps back from where you even started from the beginning. So you might as well just wait. You know what I'm saying? You might as well just wait, because it's not worth it. And I know so many of us are in the season of waiting, and it is hard. It's a struggle. I'm not even going to try and say it's not, because I have been very vocal and very honest with you guys about, you know, my waiting season. And you definitely have your excuse me, your ups and downs. Like, one moment you're just like, yes, there's stuff, I'm just not ready yet, or maybe whatever it is that I'm waiting for isn't ready yet, or, whatever it is. So while I'm waiting, I'm going to continue to keep learning or unlearning things in my life, so that when it is my time, things are just going to flow seamlessly. I feel as if. But then you also have moments when you're a human being and you want what you want, and everything outside of you, the world is, time's a ticking. You know what I mean? Whether you want that baby, or you want that relationship, or that marriage, or you want that new job because, maybe you're struggling financially, or you want that house because, you're tired of renting or living with, somebody else, or you know what I mean? Like, you want your situation to change. And when you don't see that happening, and when you look around and you don't see how that ever can happen anytime soon, it does get, it causes you to get a little bit like, not heartbroken, but like, you get defeated. And it's okay to have those moments. But what is that saying? Like, lean not on your own understanding, and you have to trust that God's got you. And whatever situation you're in, if you are just patient and trust and lean on Him, He's only going to bring you to a better place of what you could have ever imagined. So like, whatever your goal is, like whatever that ideal thing is that you are hoping for, like 100 times full is what God is going to give you. He's never given somebody something worse than what they already had. So I just say all this to say that if you guys are in the waiting season like myself, I feel you. I understand what you're going through, but just keep being patient, because being impatient is only going to cause more stress on your life, and that's not good. You know what I mean? So just kind of trusting that God is going to deliver his promises to you in the right time, because that is the worst thing, to get something that you've been wanting for so long, but you're not ready yet. You know what I mean? And I came to a situation where I realized, like, I'm not ready yet. Like, as much as I want a relationship, I'm not ready yet. And that sucks. It sucks. But it's also telling me and showing me that there are things that I need to do to continue to keep preparing for my next relationship. You know, because sometimes we're not getting the things that we want because of us and not putting in the work and doing the things that God has told us to do. So, just food for thought. But I feel as if my hair looks a whole lot better. I got a 16-inch. I don't want it to be this, even like this long, I feel like. So I probably will like cut it a little bit, maybe add a little bit of layers. I think I just wanted it more for some volume. I have very thin hair. I feel as if it's blending pretty well. Don't mind, because like you guys already know, I told you that my hair is greasy. So I probably just need to wash it and, you know, get all this grease out. But for the most part, to me, it looks so much better than what it was before. So what we're going to do is we're just going to put it in a nice little like ponytail and do what we need to do. So the next thing we need to tackle is this closet. Talk about mess. I will say a lot of this stuff is stuff that needs to be donated to the Goodwill. So you guys already know, I kind of basically start a pile, and then I basically kind of just start a pile, and then I will do a run to the store. So, or to the drop-off point. So what I want to do is to take out this bag, all of this kind of stuff, the clothes, the couch, that I am keeping. And also the golfing thing, we are going to donate that as well. I don't know what this is. Throw this out. And then I hope to be able to put her toy bins in here so that they're not underneath her bed. That is basically the goal.
I'm a little bit naughty, I'm a little bit too consumed, but every part of my body is telling me to run away from you. Come a little bit closer, yeah, yeah. Come a little bit closer, yeah. You're a little bit crazy. It's been days, but you never change. What's love got to do with it? He comes around, better knock that stuff down. Come a little bit closer, yeah, yeah. Come a little bit closer, yeah. To all my ladies who got a brother that doesn't treat them right, put your finger right in his face and tell that man bye-bye. I'm too fly, I'm too fly. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye. You're a little bit selfish. You get mad every time you lose. You can't take me with you. I'm scared you're gonna blow your fuse. Come a little bit closer, yeah. I can really start over, yeah. In the back of my mind, there's some.
Okay, so this is what the closet now looks like. Again, I have such limited space that I'm not necessarily going for it looking aesthetically pleasing. It's just more of having somewhere to put all of our things. Now, I don't know what is going to happen when, you know, it's the winter time and we're taking our AC units out, because that's where I put them. So that might be a little bit of a struggle. Like maybe I could put some stuff in the corner here. I don't really know, but I feel as if I will deal with that when that time comes. I also wanted just to declutter the door a little bit as well. At the bottom, I had some of her jackets, but it hasn't been cold, so right now I'm just going to put this little book bag. It's for her like hip hop stuff. I try and keep all of her stuff in like little bags, so all we have to do is just grab and go, and I don't have to like think about anything else, because you guys already know the mental load of being a mom or a parent or just an adult in general. It's not where it's at. So I think it looks a lot better. And then up at the top is where I put her book bag from school and, you know, all of that kind of stuff. But I think it looks so much better. I do still need to tackle all of this mess behind the couch. Hopefully we will get to that today. There are some things for like future videos, so we'll clean it up a little bit. But the real goal was definitely tackling this closet and being able to put all of her toys in here. And it's still easy enough for me to grab. And then now I just need to clean up her room a little bit. Last night we were like coloring and hanging out, and now when she gets up in the morning, she will kind of just play in her room and just let me be until I wake up sometimes. So I just want to like tidy up the space, but now underneath here it does give me the room to put like, you know, some of her larger toys that don't really like fit into a bin or anything like that. I can now just put them underneath here. I do have a really cute idea that I stumbled upon on Pinterest, making like a pillow floor mat thing, but I don't want to tell her about it just yet because I do need to go and get like all of the material. So hopefully I will be able to go to like Hobby Lobby and just look at the fabrics that they have, and then also just start to price out certain things. But basically it is just like a nice like pillow floor mat that you could put on the ground, so she can like, you know, color, be a kid, read, do all of that stuff. I feel as if I had one when I was younger, but like I feel as if they don't really make stuff like that unless it's like that. I have seen those like molding like pillow things, but we don't have the space for all of that. So I think that this would be nice, especially she can hang out underneath her bed and not have to sit on the hardwood floor. I could just kind of sit on the pillow stuff. So I do just need to look into all of that. And of course I will show you guys how we make all of that. But that is another idea that I stumbled upon, I want to say the other day, and I thought it was like such a cute idea.
I've realized, and I'm dying to
there is a lot going on over here. Let me grab this. Clearly you guys just saw everything that I am going to be donating. So it's everything from the golf thing all the way to the right. These are actually some shelves that I purchased off of Amazon. Really cute for the bathroom. I feel as if we just needed some type of shelving unit above the toilet. So I will be putting these up, but not just yet. So that's there. Riley is actually going to be learning how to ride her bike without training wheels. So I need to actually give this to Nick. And then this is for a fall decorate with me. That will be the next video up. And then also I purchased this dress from Target. I thought it was really cute, but I feel as if I don't like love it or truly need it. I'm going to put it on one more time and see. But then they did also have some like fall decor. So we picked up 2 of these little lantern things, which is really, really cute. They came in this, what is it, terracotta color, and then also black. So we got one of each color. Riley picked that out. These are the parchment paper air fryers that like the sheets that I had picked up. For some reason, the last like 2 or 3 times, it got caught in my air fryer. So I don't know if it's just like my air fryer is not working well or it's these, but it's like catching on somehow and it's like burning the paper and then the food's not cooking properly. So I'm going to return these. I'll try and find something else, but for right now, return. And then this is just a random notebook. And then also I've been back in the gym, y'all. Like, so I have been going 5 days a week. I want to say this is like week 2. So trying to hold strong. Week 3 is always a struggle for me. But these are ankle straps. So I can do some glute workout. So I need to put this in my gym bag, which is in the car. And then 2 of those boxes. One's for my godson. Next week is his birthday. So I picked up a gift. I'll, wrap that later on. And then the one at the bottom is for an upcoming video for you guys. And then this is some stuff I need to return. So this is like the return pile, which I hope to get to today.
I'm thinking you were made for me. Isn't it my birthday yet? Cause I gotta say, you're looking like a gift for me. Wrapped up nice and neat, baby. Get in my way now, don't be shy. We'll be here dancing day and night. Get in my groove now, don't be shy. Cause I got this list of my favorite things. You could be the part where it all begins. You could be the first and the second and the third and the rest of it. You could be one of the things I love. Sunday morning breakfast with my bedroom door.
All right, so I am headed out for the night to go grab some drinks with a friend. Honestly, it was such a last minute thing. We're just gonna go to, like a bar, like restaurant, just to grab some drinks, some food, all of that kind of stuff. I have to kind of rush. Riley's outside playing with her friends and she gets so upset when she sees me doing things without her. So I don't want to I want to hurry up before I tell her exactly, everything that's going on. But I wanted to show you guys my outfit, kind of what I threw together. I hope it's, to me, it kind of looks cute, casual. Not that I'm trying too hard, but just want to throw something quick on, So this is what I have. So I threw on that Old Navy denim shirt. It's actually getting really, really windy out. And originally I was thinking about wearing like a bodysuit, but I have a feeling I'm going to get cold. The place that we're going does have like a outside lounge type of area. So I just want to make sure that I am warm enough for the night and everything like that. Then I decided to throw on these black liquid leggings that I got from Nordstrom Rack. I have my Fitbit watch, nothing special. I decided to throw on my Pisces necklace. Guys, the hair thing is still a struggle, but what I decided to do, because it is, at least at the time when I was getting ready, it was like humid, so I decided to just do a side part low pony, trying to keep it cute, something like that. And then I just wasn't quite sure what to do. So I'm not 100% sold on the shoes, but I'm just gonna throw on these, you know, slip in slide loafers, only because I need to get a pedicure, so I'm not trying to have my feet out or anything like that. But again, this place isn't really a place you need to get dressed up like that. So again, I'm just trying to keep it casual and cute. I just like buttoned the shirt in one spot too. So just kind of cute. I don't know. You know, you guys, I'm still trying to find my style and all of that stuff. But yeah, this is the look.
Shadows way too long. You always thought that you were weak, but babe, you're wrong. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Think that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long.
What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. I am super excited to share with you guys my kitchen renovation in my apartment. As you guys can see, we updated the cabinets, and this was honestly a project that I was looking to do for a really long time. I was not happy with the really dark brown cabinets, but I also needed to make sure that I found a solution that was renter friendly and also something that wasn't going to break the budget. So I'm going to be walking you guys through the entire process. This took me about 3 days or so. I did it all by myself, and honestly, I am very impressed. So I wanted to show you guys how I was able to transform my kitchen and really just brighten up the space by taking those drab, boring brown cabinets and making them bright, white, and airy, and really just making the kitchen feel a whole lot bigger than what it is.
Something that I never thought existed. I know what I need, ain't gonna lie.
So before we even get started on this renovation, I need to clear off all of the countertops. I am going to be removing all of the cabinet doors. So I really just need to prep the space and move everything that is not necessary to be in here out of the way. The one downside to renovations is the fact that you almost have to live in a state of, you know, chaos or in a state of clutter for a temporary time being, but at the end of the day, it's always worth it. Anytime I do a DIY project, especially one that I've never done before, I watch a ton of videos, and everybody who was taking the cabinet doors off also removed the hardware piece as well. But for some reason, these like screws were stuck in there. I tried manually trying to do them. I tried to remove them with my like power gun or whatever you call it. I tried to remove them and they were stuck. So I'm going to have to keep them on and figure out how I'm going to work around them a little bit later. But the main focus is definitely working on the doors.
Now, I will also say that I have never removed the doors this entire time of living in my apartment, so they were pretty dirty. So I wanted to make sure that I wiped everything down before even using the contact paper to begin with. But I also wanted to make a note that on the back of the doors, I did use some blue painter's tape and labeled which door went where. Okay, so now on to the fun part. We've got both of these doors wiped down, and now it's time to use the contact paper. Again, I have never done this before, so it was a little bit of a trial and error for, you know, the first one or two, but then after a while, I kind of got into a groove. I threw on like a show and literally just kept at it, and over time I got better and better. Now, I wasn't sure how much I was going to really need, but I didn't want to buy too much off of Amazon, so I only bought one roll, and I will say I was able to get a majority of the top cabinets finished. So I would say if you have a kitchen my size with roughly the amount of cabinet space, you really only need 2 rolls. Now, if you have a larger kitchen, definitely get yourself a 3rd roll.
Here is a close-up of the cabinets. They look so good. Of course, like up close and personal, you can see, you know, certain things where things can be, you know, a little bit better. I think I'm gonna kind of go over that with the heat a little bit, but you guys just saw me using the blow dryer just to help with the adhesive. There were some spots here that were coming up a bit, but overall I think this looks so good. I'm so excited about this. So these are going to be the end cabinets. I'm going to redo the rest of them over there, and then we need to actually line the face, I believe, of the cabinets. We have to like line, let me show you. So the front of the cabinets that you can see are brown. We're gonna line those as well, and then hopefully we should be able to put all of them up. The one downside is I'm not able to take these off, which is very frustrating. So we are going to have to try and, you know, work with it a little bit, but we're going to do the best that we can.
You give me this energy. It is like you set me free. Chasing highs to stay alive. But if I'm with you, I'll survive.
At this point, I'm definitely starting to get into a groove. I was handling about 2 cabinets at a time, removing the hardware, scraping down the sides because there was some like dirt and grime that was on it. And as you guys can see, I'm using some Lysol just to spray it down, and also another razor to really just help get all of that gunk and grime off. And what I found worked best with my particular cabinets was to make sure I got the centerpiece done, and then I would do the longer ends and then the smaller ends. I just felt like I liked the look of that. It was very easy to do, and I was also able to use some of the extra pieces as well.
But with you, it's easier. Follow me into the night. Without you, I'm falling deeper. Stay a bit longer. Yeah, I just need you to. I just need you to. Stay a bit longer. I just need you to. Can I be a motivation? Just a little while. A simple question. Can I get closer? Just for motivation. Can I be a motivation? Just a little while. A simple question. Can I get closer? Just for
All of the doors are finished. They look so good. I'm just honestly really impressed. I cannot wait to see what they look like once they actually go back up onto, you know, actually put them back up. But I am really impressed with the contact paper that I use. I will have it linked below for you guys in case you want to do your own, you know, DIY renovation as well. Now the only thing I have to do is wipe the front down, and then I will add contact paper to the front as well.
we're not okay. I look into your eyes and see you fade away. But we're not the same. It's like we're on two
This project has literally taken me all day long. It's probably been about like 7 or 8 hours of just, you know, cutting, wiping down, doing all of the things, and I just couldn't even stop myself. I was tired at this point, but I wanted to keep going and get as much stuff done as possible. My goal was to try and finish the entire top cabinet so that the next day all I had to worry about were the bottom shelves, but that at this point was not going to happen. So I wanted to at least wrap some of the front pieces of the cabinets. I don't really know the correct term for that, but you guys clearly see what I'm doing, and get as much stuff done. I wanted to figure out what I needed to do to work around those, you know, silver pieces and everything, which I thankfully did end up figuring out a solution, which of course I will share with you guys a little bit later on in this video. But I wanted to, again, just get as much stuff done as possible before I went to bed and started tackling all of this the next day.
you agree? This is not the way it is supposed to feel. Oh, and I can see there are different paths laid out for you and me. 'Cause baby, I'm a true believer, and I wanna stay true to my feelings. I'm tired of feeling blue when I lose myself to love. Yeah, I just wanna lose my breath. Yeah, I just wanna lose my breath. Yeah, I just wanna lose my Yeah, I just wanna lose my breath. Yeah, I just wanna lose my
It is day 2 working on this kitchen. As you guys can see, we've definitely come a long way. For the most part, I just have 2 areas that I still need to do, which I'll show you guys quickly. And then we do also need to do the bottom. I am going to rearrange and do something on this wall. I got some new stuff, which I am super excited about, but we need to finish these cabinets first because my dining room table, the island, it's all a mess and we're living in chaos. And anybody who has ever done a renovation knows that you kind of have to live in chaos for a little bit, which is also motivating me to hurry up and get this done. So I'm going to show you guys our progress so far. There are some areas that I wanted to show, like I held off because I really wanted to show you guys, but overall I am really happy. I feel as if it instantly like brightens up the space, which is exactly what I was going for. So up at the top, the only thing left that we have to do is just add the strips here and then also here. Last night I was working on the upper cabinets and then we also finished the cabinets over here. Now that the cabinets are in, I definitely do see like gaps a little bit. It's not coming off as bad on camera as it is, I feel like, in person. There's a big old gap here. So I'm gonna try and see afterwards how I can try and fix that. But for now, we really just need to get these, the last bits of these cabinets done. So the hardest part is the fact that I wasn't able to take these off. If you guys want to do this project and you are able to take these off, it's going to make your life a whole lot easier. I did kind of mess up a little bit up here, but I was able to figure out how to better work around these, which I will show you guys. Then the only thing we have left to do are these bottom cabinets, which shouldn't take too long, and that is the goal for today, to basically finish the top portion and then finish these here. It is going to be a little bit of a challenge trying to get like in between here, but again, I'm just going to do my best and go from there.
So I did take a little bit of a break when it came to filming. I wanted to do the other 2 sets of cabinets that were over the microwave and also over the refrigerator. I felt like it was pretty repetitive just to add that in here, but now it's time to tackle this center piece. So what I found worked best was definitely using the scissors instead of the razors and almost cutting around it. The good thing about this contact paper is that it does have a little bit of a stretch. So I cut it as much as I possibly could and almost like stretched it around it, which really was helpful, and you're not really able to see it because again the doors are going to be on it. There were moments where it broke a little bit. I just covered it up. At the end of the day, when it comes to these DIY projects, it's not about being perfect because it's never going to look the same way it would if you were to pay somebody, but it's more about just getting that aesthetic look that you're going for at a cheaper price.
Okay, so now that we have all of the kitchen cabinets finished, it looks so good. And the next thing I wanted to do was just an easy fix. So currently I have a trash can, but I don't have anything where I can put all of my recyclables in. So I've been using these like, you know, to-go bags, like just brown plastic, well not plastic, brown paper bags, and sitting them on the floor on the side. And it's been such an eyesore. So I was able to find a really nice trash can and recyclable all in one. So what I want to do is kind of rearrange where the island is a bit. I think I want to move it closer to the window, and then hopefully that opens up some space for the trash can. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna do a little bit of an unboxing for you guys. This one has so many different colors. I can't remember which one I went with. I think I went with the stainless steel one, but let's get this started, sweep everything up, and really continue the process of transforming this kitchen.
That's something, baby, that I can go without, just like a poison in me. You're all that I'm about, loving the highs, don't mind the lows. It's getting out of my control. I want that something, baby, 'cause I can go without. Mama used to tell me love ain't right if it ain't easy, but I'm in too deep to walk away from you. Papa used to tell me should never drive you crazy, but I lose my mind if you don't get his soothe. I'm addicted to your love, to your love, your love. I'm never gonna get enough. I'm a sucker for your love, for your love, your love. I'm never gonna get enough. You can end it, say it's over, but I'm never going sober. I'm addicted to your love, to your love, your love. I'm never gonna get enough of your love. I want your love. I need your love, 'cause I'm never gonna get enough. Can't say I'm hurting, baby, but I don't feel too good. It's like I'm burning lately when you're not in my blood. Loving the highs, don't mind the lows. It's getting out of my control. I need your loving, baby. It's all I'm thinking of. Mama used to tell me love ain't right if it ain't easy, but I'm in too deep to walk away from you. Papa used to tell me love should never drive you crazy, but I lose my mind if you don't get his soothe.
So this is the Song Mix 2 8-gallon recyclable and trash can bin. I think this is like literally the perfect fit. So one can be for trash and the other one can be for recyclables. It does come with 15 trash bags. But again, I've seen people use regular, you know, trash bags that you can get from the grocery store. You don't have to buy their specific ones. But I think this looks so much better by putting the kitchen, you know, island in the corner again, and really just brightens up the space. So I just need to add the trash bags in and we're good. So that is it for my kitchen renovation. I am very pleased with the way it turned out. Let me know what you guys think down below. I am really starting to get the like DIY itch and looking to possibly add a nice backsplash to the kitchen. I really want to also add some sort of shelving unit above the kitchen island to add some more storage, which will definitely be very, very helpful in this small space. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed. If you made it this far and you haven't subscribed, make sure to hit the red subscribe button down below along with the bell notification so you don't miss another upload. And I'll catch you guys right back here in my next video.
Can't find a time where I can tell ya what I feel now. Been biting my tongue for a while. The words just wanna come out. I'm too afraid to be rejected. It's so expected. I feel like I'm out of my mind, but I know I can't deny you. I am so alienated.
What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. So today we're talking all about home organization, where I'll be sharing with you guys some of my organizational must-haves as well as tips and tricks on how you can maximize the storage space you already have. In this video, we are going to be focusing on the pantry, kitchen, and also the fridge because those areas were in desperate need of some help. And I'll be walking you guys through the process of how I organize, declutter, and also repurpose some of the things that I already have in my home to make sure that I'm staying on budget and not just going out and buying things that I may not really need. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video and it gives you the motivation to tackle a messy area in your own home. The first area I want to organize is definitely this side of the pantry, and then potentially this stuff right down here. This is a bit of a mess, and I have been waiting and wanting to use some different storage items and bins to specifically do all of our medicines and all of that kind of stuff, especially Riley's EpiPen, all of the things. So what I'm first going to do is to remove everything from the cabinet, and then I am going to see how I can organize it and just make it fit better for our life now.
What's your story? What's your sign? It's like we're twin flames in a different life. Deep connection lights a spark. It's like you know me in the depths of my heart. We're dreamers. Don't care what other people say. We live it like this could be our final day. We're dreamers. Don't care what the others say. We're doing this in our way. We come alive in the nighttime. It's something about how we dance in the moonlight. That look in your eyes, it tells me that you want me and all my loving. We come alive in the nighttime, you and
Everything is all sorted out, and now we just need to put them in containers, especially the Band-Aids and all of the medicine. Because the area is so tall, I am able to use a stackable bin. So one of the hacks that I really like to do is to shop my own home. Before going out and spending any type of money, shop your home, see what bins, baskets you guys already have. You will be surprised with what you're able to find. You will be surprised with what you're able to repurpose. And I was able to find this stackable bin. I'm obsessed with these. You guys have seen in previous videos, I've used them all over my house, and I was able to repurpose this. Also, for the sake of my no spend January, I do not want to buy more of these. I know that there are places that I would be able to use them, but I'm just going to repurpose this, see what I'm able to organize. And I do believe I should be able to fit 2 of these up there. But I think right now I might only have 1 to use, but I will just be reshopping my home to see if I can find another one of these.
Say something, something, 'cause we don't talk about nothing no more. No, nothing, nothing. Do you not care about nothing no more? It's like we're fighting. Do you even want it? Do you feel you need this? Do you even feel it? Fighting for a lost cause, or am I fighting for us? Just tell me, is it worth it all? Feels like I've been doing way too much, babe. Feels like I've been working through your stuff, babe. Over time, lately it's been getting kind of tough, babe. Feels like
This is what the cabinet looks like right now. I think this is the perfect place to basically create a like school zone where, you know, we have everything that we need possible in this little caddy that I had gotten from the Dollar Tree. So we could sit at the table, do our homework. On this level, I would love to take all of the Band-Aids and put them up here, but I do need to find another one of these bins. So I'm gonna do a search of that first, and hopefully maybe we could just like reorganize this part a little bit. Not quite sure, but hopefully we can get the Band-Aids up here, and then maybe this will just be for all of her school stuff, you know, for lunches, all of the things. I would like to eventually get this in the kitchen, but that is another area that we do also need to reorganize. So potentially this stuff might be moving as well. And then possibly I feel as if there's really nothing else that we can put in this space right here. So I think this is good. Riley's able to reach for this, but if we could reorganize and free up this space, I think that would definitely be very helpful, where we can store something else, possibly some of the items in the middle closet, or, you know, this section, and put it right here. These are all of the items that are going to be thrown away. We don't use these at all. I had them. They don't taste the best, so I'm going to get rid of those. But now this does free up 2 more bins that I can use to, you know, store something else. But right now I'm just going to sit these off to the side, throw away all of these things. This can go somewhere else, and this just needs to go back into her room. And then this needs to go in the kitchen.
Wake up at your place, wake up at mine. Same question always. I'm getting tired. We could have breakfast, counting your freckles, close to the west coast. How about that? Why don't we just get a place together? Mornings in our own bed, so much better. Balconies and bathtubs, what you want? Why don't we just get a place together?
All right, so it is much later on in the day. The next area that I want to tackle is the kitchen. Ever since I redid the cabinets, I did want to spend some time organizing everything, repurposing some of the cabinets, but I really do also need to declutter and organize my fridge, just because the some of the containers that I'm using aren't really working for us right now. And I hope I can figure out a better solution for that. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna tackle this kitchen. I want to take some of the stuff that is sitting on the kitchen island and maybe store those away, so it's like less clutter and space down here. So we'll start there, and then we'll hit the fridge. I hadn't really been utilizing the cabinet above the microwave, so I figured that this was the perfect space to put all of these extra dishes up here. My mom had actually found them in her garage, and I love these things, so I figured that this is the perfect place. And honestly, when it comes to organizing and maximizing your space, sometimes you really have to go with items that might be on the smaller side that are going to fit within whatever space that you have. There were plenty of different kitchen islands and carts that I was looking at when I had first moved into this apartment, but I didn't want to overwhelm the space. As you guys can see, it's not the biggest kitchen, but when I found this small, compact, tiny cart, I knew it was going to be perfect. So also keep that in mind as well when it comes to maximizing the space. Bigger isn't always better. So I decided to get rid of these that helped just organize the caraway pots and pans, just because I feel as if I lost a lot of space down here at the bottom. At least now, if I just stack them, I'm using my vertical space, which is also another hack. You guys, if you are looking to maximize your storage space, definitely think of vertically instead of horizontally. Horizontally clearly takes up more room, more space. So if you have any vertical space, especially when it comes to cabinets or anything like that, utilize this space, because all of this up here is just dead space. Now, I am not 100% sold on just having this, like the cutting boards here. I'm even thinking about possibly getting rid of this larger one and then just keeping the smaller ones there. This was my very first one, and honestly, I never grabbed for it anymore. So I think I might just donate or throw this one away and then keep
this smaller set because this is what I reach for now, and also it doesn't take up as much space. So I think I'm going to do that and then see what that looks like. And then I do have a little bit more space down here that I can use as well. All right, so I removed the oversized cutting board, which is really good, and then I also dropped my little vegetable spinner or whatever down to the bottom, and I think this looks so much cleaner, so much nicer. I'm able to grab and go because a lot of this stuff, actually all of the stuff on the top shelf are things that I grab for on an everyday basis. Also my pots and pans, but you know, making lunch, you know, cutting up food, you know, doing all the things. This is definitely a lot cleaner and nicer than what it was before.
You know that I'm the queen of overthinking. It's like we're done before we even started. So if this is the end now, baby, know that I gave it my all. I believe in us. I won't give up on you.
I was in the groove of cleaning, decluttering, organizing, so I didn't plan on doing my cupware and glasses cabinet, but I knew there were some that I needed to get rid of. I try and go in here every so often and just declutter, because I think when it comes to having kids, it is easy to, you know, rack up on random cups and things like that. And even including myself, I had to even get rid of some glassware that I just really wasn't using anymore, and it made no sense to continue to keep that stuff around.
As I'm walking to your place, I'm shaking. I am picturing the words in my mind. I cannot stand losing you. No, I will fight. 'Cause I believe in us. I won't give up on you. I will be holding on for life. Hope you believe in us. Please don't give up on me. At least give me a try. It's like you almost know.
So for me, these are the two containers that I would like to just take off the labeling right here. I used my Cricut Joy for that. By accident, I ended up putting this into the dishwasher, so it's a little, you know, wonky, but that's okay. We will still use it. And then this one is also labeled fruits. Right now, we kind of just have all of our dairy products like cheeses, all of that kind of stuff, just in a smaller container, and I really don't think that that's going to work. So I'm thinking about using this one instead. And then I'm also even thinking about getting rid of this one, because honestly, I think it's kind of not even worth literally taking the eggs out of the egg carton just to put them in here. I feel as if that's a waste. I don't need to hold on to it. I think I've used it maybe a couple of times, but for the most part, it has just been sitting up in that bin. So what I'm going to do is see where I can put these into the fridge to, you know, group like-minded things together.
So the fridge was definitely one of the bigger tasks that I really needed to declutter and organize outside of the pantry. It had gotten to the point where I was literally just throwing things in there. As you guys can see on the door, the condiments are kind of just falling off to the side. It was just a whole hot mess, but we just needed to tackle everything, wipe stuff down. Thankfully, the two drawers at the bottom, those were pretty good. I had a couple of like vegetables and also some fruits in there, but I really needed to tackle all of the shelves.
Close to what we
food is always rotating in our home depending on what we have in stock that week or month or whatever it is. So trying to reorganize these bins can sometimes be a little bit challenging. Originally, I wanted to put all of the extra icing that we had from the gingerbread party, but that just wasn't really feeling that great when I was putting it in there. I felt like I was just trying to force something that wasn't necessarily something I should be doing. So instead, I decided to take a lot of the condiments that we had on the side of the door and put them behind there. And then I used a smaller little container that we were able to use from the pantry to store all of the icing and everything like that. So that is one of my favorite things about organizing, is the fact that you can always repurpose your organizational bins regardless of what they were specifically meant to be for. You can put them in your fridge, you can put them in your pantry, you can put them in your bathroom. So don't feel like you have to be stuck with using that bin the way you might have seen it displayed in the store or online. Be creative, figure out what's going to work best for you.
Tell me you're feeling it too, babe. And love me like yesterday. Oh, but kinda new. Tell me you're feeling it too. And love me like yesterday. Love me like yesterday. Yesterday.
Here is what the fridge is looking like. It looks pretty empty, and honestly, I didn't even throw out that much stuff. I was able to get rid of a lot of stuff on the shelf by just putting it in this larger bin right here on the middle shelf. I didn't even really throw that much food out, and it looks so empty. We definitely have more space, but again, it's just the two of us, so I really don't need to go overboard when it comes to keeping a bunch of stuff in the fridge, but definitely happy with the way it looks now. So I ended up finding another one of these bins that I was able to repurpose, and what I'm going to try and do is see if I'm able to fit all of these Band-Aids in here. It might be a tight fit, but we're going to give it a try. If not, then what I'll do is I will remove all of the Band-Aids from the boxes just to save on space, which is also another little hack that you guys can use as well. Get rid of the packaging, because the packaging will take up so much space that you don't even realize. But I think right now, to just separate the different types of Band-Aids, I would rather keep the packaging, but if I do need to save on space, the packaging is definitely going to be the first thing to go. So I decided to switch out the top two shelves solely because when the light is on, it can add a little bit of heat. And I completely forgot that for Riley's EpiPens, it says to keep away from heat. So that's why I didn't want them to be up at the top and potentially ruin the medication that is already in her EpiPen. Also, by putting it on the second level, I also figured let me put it down at the bottom as well, so it's less heat or light that would be, you know, glaring on it. And right now I do think it is good. Thankfully, I was able to find this second bin that I could repurpose. and it fits perfectly up at the top to have all of the vitamins and just some of my medicine that I take when I get sick and all that stuff. Unfortunately, these big containers don't fit in even the tallest, I guess, like container here, so it is going to have to sit out, but I do still think that it looks very, very organized, and that's really what we're going for. So that is it for today's video. We definitely got a lot done. You don't even realize how long decluttering and organizing truly takes, but it is a whole process. So I hope you guys learned some new tips and tricks on how to declutter and organize your home, or if you're looking to maximize the storage space. If you made it this far in the video and you haven't yet subscribed, make sure to hit the red subscribe button down below, as well as the bell notification, so you don't miss a future upload. And I will catch you guys right back here in my next video. Just got back from the grocery store, and we're actually supposed to be getting some snow this coming week, like early in the week, like Monday, and then also on Tuesday, and then we're also supposed to be getting some more snow on Friday. I'm not fully keeping up with, you know, the weather and all of that kind of stuff, but I know a lot of people, as soon as they hear snow, they're like flooding the stores, grabbing everything off the shelves, which I don't think it's going to be any type of storm like that. However, I personally don't want to go outside when it snows. So I just grabbed a little bit more than I typically do, but still sticking within a budget. So I figured let's do a quick grocery haul. I also just want to get some cleaning done and, you know, all of the things so I can just relax, you know, have some time to relax this weekend, because I do know when you do have a whole weekend reset, you know, the goal isn't to be up and running and moving and doing this, that, and the third, cleaning your whole house from top to bottom, going grocery shopping, doing the most. The point is also to make sure that you're relaxing and resting for the week ahead as well. At least that is what my goal is when I do like any type of weekend reset, is to also make sure that I'm making time to rest and relax and recharge for the week. Here's everything that I picked up. I wanted to really get some grapes. Riley loves grapes. It also helps when, you know, I'm making her, you know, a snack or for lunch, all of the good things. Also picked up some apples for myself. I like to snack on those. Last week, Riley really was begging for some bagels, so what I decided to do is go with the mini bagels. This would be great for possibly lunch, because I am trying to find some type of cold option, because right now we're on a hot lunch every single day, and it's a lot. You know, so she asked for bagels. I decided to go with the mini bagels. Also, this is something good for breakfast as well. Brussels sprouts has been my jam lately. I'm going to be sharing with you guys my like go-to recipe recently, so I need to pick up some more Brussels sprouts. Also picking up some Tostitos chips, peanut butter, a little bit of a snack for her to put in her lunchbox, some Oreos, mac and cheese. I also wanted to get some saltine crackers. We haven't had that in a while. Restocking up on Pringles, fruit snacks, and then also soup. This little girl will eat 2 cans of soup per sitting. So I have been stocking up a lot more of this, but it's also, you know, it's good. And when the weather gets cold, soup is always a great option. And then I also picked up some more bread in case this snowstorm does become something big. We can, you know, bread, cheese for grilled cheese, also some mozzarella cheese for the bagels. We've been doing pizza bagels sometimes, so I figured this would be good. Just getting some more Go-Gurts, bison for breakfast, a little bit of milk, and then also some eggs. I honestly have been doing a pretty good job within sticking to my budget that I set at the beginning of the month. Many of you guys know that I'm doing the no spend January. There were a couple of like slip-ups, not really slip-ups, but things that were planned ahead of time that I had to spend my money on. But in regards to my like grocery budget and all of that kind of stuff, I had set about $75 every single week. And I have been definitely staying within that, and I'm very proud of myself. Today was probably the highest that I have spent so far this month, and it was $67. And again, I was buying a little bit more just due to the weather and all of that stuff. So, and anytime you buy any type of like protein, that's going to rack the price up a bit as well. But thankfully, I had gone to Costco at the beginning of the month and picked up a whole bunch of like chicken, so I don't have to worry about buying that on a weekly basis, which also is helping stick within that budget. And since going to Costco, we went on the Disney cruise, and we actually booked through Costco Travel, which by far so amazing, because after the trip we were able to get, each adult got their own Costco gift card, so that has really been helping. I think I have about like $60 left, so that should definitely roll me into February, possibly March, because I just don't buy that much stuff in bulk from Costco. So I think we're really good. So that has really been helpful, because during the week I only have to pick up like snacks and like little filler items, which is great.
Weekends can be so different, and it really depends on who the person is. Some people like to jam pack their weekends with getting everything done, doing the most, and honestly, that used to be me. I used to try and do it all, from food shopping, cooking, cleaning, like it all. And I ended up finding out that it caused me to be so drained at the start of the week. So now I make it a point to prioritize rest and really allowing myself to relax a little bit before starting a new week. So this weekend reset is actually starting on a Friday. It's giving me a little bit of extra time to tackle my to-do list. And today I'm really just focusing on tidying up my space so that the next day I can dedicate to maybe doing a little bit more cleaning, focus on cooking a little bit, or doing any other stuff that I wasn't able to tackle today. And then on Sunday, which is technically supposed to be the day of rest, you will usually find me hanging out on the couch, watching my shows. I've been taking naps in the middle of the day, and it has literally been the best.
silent now, we don't say a word. We're just looking at each other. Tears in our eyes from the words we said. Yeah, it kinda broke my heart. Loving you is not so goddamn easy as you think. I'm trying my best to hold on, but I feel myself giving. You know that we shouldn't keep it up like this. We hurt each other's feelings on and on. I don't wanna change who you are. The things you say is always one step too far. But I know that I've played my part. I'm hurting you as well. I guess that we should say we're sorry. Say we're sorry. Say we're sorry. I guess that we should say we're sorry. We'll say we're sorry. Say we're sorry. We pick up the pieces and start again. Don't give up, we're holding on. For what it's worth, I'll try to change. We can't fix our broken hearts. Loving me is not so goddamn easy as I think. You try your best to hold up, but I see you giving in. You know that we shouldn't keep it up like this. We hurt each other's feelings on and on. I don't wanna change who you are. The things you say is
It is the next day, and I really wanted to focus on tidying up my room. You guys will see I have a complete mess in the corner on my dresser, so we need to tackle that, do some laundry, and then I also want to get a little bit of decluttering and organizing done as well.
like this, we hurt each other's feelings on and on. I don't wanna change who you are. Things you say is always a step too far. But I know that I've played my part. I'm hurting you as well. Guess that we should say we're sorry.
Another area that I have really been putting off for a while, I just haven't had the chance to kind of like catch a break and some time to like dedicate, is to organizing these front entryway cabinets. So I actually ended up purchasing a third cabinet, which fits perfectly right behind the couch. However, I just have been throwing things in there and haven't really had a chance to organize things. We definitely need to move things around and get that whole thing situated. Also, not to mention, there is a bunch of stuff that's just like sitting on the top there. We went during the Christmas holiday break, so that's honestly how long everything has just been like a bit of a mess, but today's the day that we are going to tackle it. So I really want to clean things out, organize, see what I can kind of throw away, because some things I think have just been there for some time, and then some things just need to be updated, organized, decluttered, you know, doing all of the things. Because when it comes to organizing, decluttering, that is something that you have to consistently stay on top of so it doesn't become a huge mess. So this is how it looks right now. I think it looks so good with the 3 cabinets. And then here is my cart that I used to bring in groceries and everything. I got this from my grandmother, but I had gone to Costco probably about a month ago. Well, no, not a month ago, but a couple weeks ago. And this is everything that's just still sitting there because I really wanted to organize the cabinets so I can put everything in. So first things first, we just need to clear off the top. This is stuff that I am going to be donating, except for these 2 bins right here. I just started my pile there. And then this is just some extra Christmas gifts that I haven't had a chance to get to. But first things first, I definitely want to just clear this off, and then we will start to open each cabinet, starting with the one all the way down at the end, start organizing all of that stuff. I do want to repurpose some bins, which is a little hack that I shared with you guys in my last video. If you missed that, I will put it up in the cards and also down below.
I've been waiting all my life for something. I've been down the darkest roads and up in the clouds, but I've always felt that something's missing. That was until I found you right there in the crowd. You came into my life and started a fire. You made me feel like I could touch the sky. Oh, there's nothing missing.
These cabinets are always the catch-all because it's usually the first place we want to just drop things when we walk in the door. But I am so happy I was able to fit 3 of them across. I wasn't quite sure if it was still going to give us the space to walk through the hallway and if the door would bump into it, but I measured everything and it fits absolutely perfect. But now we're going to take the time to actually declutter and organize all of them. As I have been repurposing some of my organizational bins, that means that I needed to take things out of, you know, an old bin and find somewhere else or some other way to organize everything. So I'm actually repurposing this organizer that I had picked up from Home Goods years ago. It was just sitting in my nightstand, and I thought that this would be the perfect place to store all of my, you know, small little knick-knack, like beauty products, things that I like to carry along with me for work trips, because just due to the size of, you know, you can't do full size like products and all of that kind of stuff.
You made me feel like I could touch the sky. Oh, there's nothing missing now that you're my desire. Now all I have to do is to make you mine. 'Cause I know, and you know what we could be. Like a song, like a perfect melody. Baby, don't say you don't believe in me. 'Cause you know, and I know, we're onto something good. You know, and I know, we got something good. Follow your heart, baby, don't be shy. Just follow yours and I'll follow mine. 'Cause I know, and you know what we could be. Like a song, like a perfect melody. Baby, don't say you don't believe in me. 'Cause you know, and I know, we're onto something good. You know, and I know, we got something good. Something good. Something good.
I was trying to give each cabinet its own purpose, if that makes sense. Like I wanted the middle one to be, you know, all of our extra, you know, toiletry products or any of our extra sheets, towels, all of that kind of stuff. Whereas if the one all the way to the right is going to have all of our cleaning products, our tools that we need to do, you know, with any DIYs that I am just trying to do. And then I wanted the first bin to be more focused on Riley's products, her toys that she likes to play outside with, you know, beach toys, any of her crafts that I don't want to necessarily store away. But I was just trying to give each bin its own purpose. So I did my best.
It is officially a snow day. School is canceled. I didn't get a chance to finish organizing the cabinets, but it's starting to become lunchtime. I am already hungry, so I want to show you guys like the go-to like lunch dinner that I've been making for the past week or so that I really have been enjoying. So just need to get all of the ingredients out. It's kind of like a toasted salad, warm salad type of thing. That's like, I don't know, it's just my favorite right now. So, and super easy to make.
No, so you need to do 4 cups of baking soda, 4 cups of water, and you need a cup to put the stuff in. Then you mix it up.
Yep. So she's been making snow.
This morning.
To start off, I am just going to chop up some Brussels sprouts. This was a bag that I had purchased, and I'm almost done with it. So I don't know if I'll use all of it today, but I'm just going to chop these up really quick, and then we're going to throw that into the oven. So while that's cooking, I am going to take any pre-made Caesar salad pack. I've used the smaller packs. This one I particularly got from Costco. I'm just gonna add a little bit of the lettuce in here and then also cut it, like chop it up with some scissors just to make sure it's a little bit more finely chopped so it sits and pairs well with the Brussels sprouts. So I have literally been eating this nonstop practically every single day. What I really enjoy about it is the warmth of the Brussels sprouts. I do want to eventually try to air fry or, you know, toast the actual romaine lettuce as well to see how that would be. But I didn't want to mess it up today because I'm just really hungry. All right, so this is the last cabinet that I need to organize, and this is basically going to be focusing on a lot of either outside play, crafts, all of the things. I want to keep it to the one closest to the door, especially for the outside play. You know, in the summertime, it's easy just to grab and go grab the toys and then go outside and play and not having to walk through the entire apartment. So just need to kind of figure out how to sort all of these things and just make a little bit more sense of it rather than everything looking like it's just thrown in there. Everything is finally organized the best that I can. I'm pretty sure I could maybe throw some things out, but this is where we're at right now. So I think it looks a lot better than where we started, where everything was kind of just thrown in here. But this is where we're at. This stuff at the top, I just need to store away. These are, you know, crafts and things like that of Riley's that I want to keep. But I kind of just had thrown them into the cabinets for right now. So that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this weekend reset. We kind of got a little bit of everything done, from cleaning, organizing, cooking, food shopping, all of the things, just to help us prep for a productive week ahead. Thankfully, we did get an extra day just due to the snowstorm, and well, not storm, but like due to the snow and all of that good stuff. But if you guys have made it this far in the video and you haven't yet subscribed, make sure to hit the red subscribe button down below, as well as the bell notification, so you don't miss out on a future upload. And until then, I'll catch you guys in my next video.